All around us, terrifying real-life incidents happen every day. Whether or not you believe in ghosts or supernatural entities, fear is something we all feel, especially when we're alone, when an unknown dread begins to creep in. Dear listeners, we often hear chilling stories passed down from one person to another, and it's exactly those kinds of tales that we bring to you on this channel. So subscribe now and stay with us. Today's story comes from a young man named Alamin from the Huria Union in Lohagra Upazila of Narail district. Alamin has been collecting local paranormal stories for a long time, and this particular story was told to him directly by someone who experienced it firsthand. The incident begins in the year 1976 in a secluded village in Lahuria. A man named Prahlad Biswas, along with his wife and young son Prakash, built a house on an isolated piece of farmland. The homestead stood alone, surrounded by paddy fields. A few years later, Prakash landed a government job and was posted in Khulna. He also got married during this time. Then came the night of 23rd Bhadra, 1979. Out of nowhere, a fire broke out in Prahlad Biswas's house. Villagers rushed to the scene, but by the time they arrived, they discovered 4 charred bodies. Prahlad, his wife, his daughter Priyanka, and Prakash's wife Kalyani. An autopsy revealed something even more horrifying. They had all been murdered before being burned. Suspicion immediately fell on Prahlad's 2 elder sons, Prabhaj and Pankaj. The police arrested them, and later a court found them guilty and sentenced them. But what happened next was even more terrifying. A few days later, Prakash's own body was discovered, rotting inside his room. The door had been locked from the inside, and the autopsy showed that he had been strangled to death. The most terrifying part? The killer's hands and fingers were described as abnormally large. And at that time, Prabhaj and Pankaj were already in police custody. So who committed this murder? The horror didn't end there. In the years that followed, villagers reported seeing flames rising from the same homestead every year on the night of 23rd Bhadra. That place was soon nicknamed the Burned House. Then came the events of 1982. A local farmer named Anawar Mala, along with 2 relatives, went fishing one full moon night. They encountered a strange elderly woman, sitting on a bridge, crying beside a shrouded body. She asked them to take her and the body to the area near the burned house. Despite the odd request, they agreed. They took her onto the boat, and throughout the journey, she didn't say a word, just quietly guided them through the river. Eventually, they reached a homestead. 2 people came out to take the body inside. The elderly woman told the boatman, "Wait here, I'll get your payment." But time passed, and no one came back. Becoming suspicious, the men entered the yard. They found a pyre burning, but nobody on it. The corpse was lying nearby, still wrapped in the white shroud, when one of them, Raipan, pulled the cloth back. He saw the face of the same old woman who had been on their boat just moments ago. Later, Musamiya, one of the men, was found dead in the river with finger marks on his neck. He had been strangled. Raipan, though he survived, fell into a deep trauma and died shortly after from mental shock. Only Anawar survived, perhaps because he did not act out of greed. Anawar Mala is still alive today, and he is the one who shared this tale with Alamin. Until 2006, villagers claimed to see flames rise from the burned house every year on that cursed night. Finally, a religious scholar managed to banish the evil presence with the help of benevolent jinn. But in return, the jinn made a few demands. Every year, a white goat must be sacrificed. Rice pudding made from milk must be offered, and no one must enter the property after sunset. Since these conditions have been met, the mysterious fires have stopped. But to this day, nothing grows on that land. People still call it a cursed place. That was today's story. If you enjoyed this spine-chilling tale, Please subscribe to our channel, share the video, and stay with us for more true horror stories.